I know. Hey, everybody say hi. Arian.
Hi, Arian.
Where's my face? Spotlight. Nope.
Wait, what?
Nope. Whoa. Pin? I'm just playing for a second. Why does it do that? Can you guys now see my
Yeah, you if you're sharing like on the Zoom, you can't share.
I'm not sharing at all.
Oh, Miss Grant, you're pinning the. I think you're pinning this camera, so you have to pin your other camera.
How about now? Can you see the worksheet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
I think if there's a way that you want to record without showing people's faces, you have to give us permission to turn our cameras off, and you can hide non-video participants so it won't show their names either. And like you'll hide non-video
In settings?
participants. Yeah, you do that in
Okay,
settings.
I'll have to research that. I want to keep going, but I need to figure this out because I have to put the videos on YouTube. That's like one of the bonuses of having me as a teacher. That's my thing. All right, here we go. Angle, side. 2 angles directly in a row, right after each other. And then following that second angle is a side. Angle, side. Okay? The angles that I'm talking about are going to be angle D and angle E. Angle D is congruent. Angle A, I'm sorry, is congruent to angle D. Move on to the next. Angle A is congruent to angle D. Angle B is congruent to angle E.
The line BC and EF are congruent.
Yeah. And in that order too. BC segment, put a line over it. EF. Put a line over it because it's a segment. It does not go on forever. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay, this time I gave you nothing. So this time we need to actually go through everything ourselves, which means we need to write the statements right here. Obviously, the first thing we're going to do is given. You can do all your given in one line, or you can, because I have 2 givens, I could break it up into 2. I'm going to break it up into 2 because just for like, so I'm not smushing in things together and trying to like cram letters in. Okay. YZ bisects WYX. WYX is this on top. This is my vertex angle because it's in the middle. It is bisected, which means that I'm going to put in my proof somewhere, angle bisector theorem. Maybe I could write that on the side to remind myself. If an angle is cut in half, I'm going to have to say angle bisector theorem somewhere in my proof. Second given, YWZ is congruent to YXZ. Mark that up. Make sure your Z does not look like a 2. Both of these are given. Okay. Number 3, here it is.
Angle
What's-
Y.
What?
Angle YZW is equal to angle YZX.
No, I don't even need to talk about this third angle here. I don't need that. Am I trying to do, like I gotta figure out my end game. What's this gonna be? Step 5 reason. What's my triangle congruent by? Can I think that in advance?
AAS.
Angle, side. So now I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna say, what do I currently have? And then what do I need? I currently have 2 angles. That means I'm gonna need another side. So it's gonna be like this, guys. Angle, it could be angle, angle, side. So angle, angle, because look, this is a shared side. So I can put on the side of my paper, I have a shared side. That's reflexive. Let's put both of those in right now. What would be my statement if I knew, if I have to use angle bisector theorem, what do I write over here for my statement? Which angle was bisected? Which two angles are now the same?
WYZ equals XYZ.
It is, it's this one and this one. WYZ angle WYZ is congruent to angle. Now, if I start with this W, I need to start with this X because look, I went this way. So I got to go this way. Get your ordering correct. X, Y, Z. So I just said the two angles were congruent. What's the reason that those angles are congruent? By what? That hasn't volunteered. Oh, you all volunteered on Tuesday. Zoom, someone who hasn't volunteered. My question was,
Theorem.
yes. Good. I'm okay with abbreviations, you guys. It's fine with me. Okay, great. I knew that angle bisector theorem was going to be in my proof somewhere, and so I crossed it out because I just used it. The last thing that I need to do is prove something about sides. A side. What do I say? Step 4 is completely blank. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Yes, the YZ is congruent to itself. Put a line over it because it's a segment. And someone from Zoom, when I have an included side in both triangles, someone new from Zoom.
It's reflexive.
Reflexive
Very
property.
good, ladies. These aren't too bad. What do you think? You think these are bad? Hard?
Yeah.
Now I got to where I wanted to get. My end goal, prove that these triangles are congruent. I did by, they have an angle in common, they have another angle in common, and they have a side in common. Angle, angle, side. Triangle, WYZ is congruent to triangle XYZ. And I did my other property that I knew I had to include.
Would you have to use the midpoint formula?
I wouldn't. It would be a midpoint if it said like G is the midpoint,
Oh, okay, I see.
but it didn't say that. We're talking all about angles today.
Miss Grant,
Yeah.
for number 4, why wouldn't it be YZ is congruent to ZY?
Because it depends on the direction that the triangles are in. In our last one, like the ordering goes the same for both these triangles, top to bottom. So that's why I would not, if you had the general idea, I'm not too much of a stickler because I know that it's already hard as it is. So
Okay.
I'm scrolling down. Okay, last one. Okay. ABC is congruent to CED. ABC, that's in the middle. The vertex is B. B is the angle that I draw my curve on because it's in the middle. CED, here it is. AB is parallel. Well, that's fun. Ready? Sorry, I'm blocking, I know, but parallel lines. They're cut by a transversal. The transversal that cuts them is right here. What do I know about angles that are, what do I know about lines that are cut by a transversal? What theorem does sometimes,
Alternate interior angle.
it might be, keep in mind. What else was I told? So, oh, C is the midpoint. Okay, ready? C is the midpoint of AAD. Okay. I have 3 givens. I'm going to write all 3 in 3 separate spaces. You can do that without my help. Write all 3 givens in 3 different spaces. Because I need to wrap it up. I'm just gonna, you guys, I have to finish this. Yeah, I have 3 minutes. Okay, I'm jumping to 4, you guys. I just don't have time to write it. Number 4, okay. I was talking about how there might be a possible something.
Will we write AC is equal to CD?
AC is equal
to CD.
to CD, very good. Because I had a midpoint in my given, I know that there's a midpoint theorem in there. Okay. All right, you guys, I need to make sure that we're still focused on what's happening here. All right. What angles, it might be alternate interior, it might be something else.
Corresponding.
Where are corresponding angles? So one of these 2 for sure. Where's the corresponding angle? Which ones do you think?
Angle B and angle E.
No, we already have that.
No, B and E wouldn't be corresponding.
B and C. Wait, no.
What if my transversal, I could also have a transversal here.
And B,
Okay.
or line AB.
Okay, if my shape, check this out, you guys. A, blue, blue, blue. A and C. Look at what position they're in. The transversal that we're talking about is this flat transversal. So there's 2 transversals, and you got to figure out which one we're using. Angle A and angle C. But I can't write it angle A. I have to actually say the 3 letters with A in the middle and C in the middle. BAC and ECD. Corresponding. And then angle, side. Okay. I have to let you go. I knew I ran out of time. Kids in class, you can, when you're done. So look for any sorts of different transversals. I had to find 2 transversals and use all the info I could. Alternate interior angles happens to not be in this one. Okay, I'm gonna see if this video was better. But the homework is the attached paper, guys. The homework is the attached paper.
Miss Grant, the homework is only 3 problems, correct?
Yeah. Correct.
Have a good day.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Miss
Yeah,
Grant.
everything was all rushed.